The preacher's screaming fire, but I'm looking for a light to burn this whole town down in the middle of the night. You can take your holy water and your sanctified love and shove it where the sun don't shine, 'cause I don't give a fuck. I'm grinning at the devil 'cause I don't give a fuck. Coffee's black and the well is dry. Found a new way for a plane to die. Truck won't crank and the tires are flat. I'm used to living in a hole like that. Power lines down in the muddy yard. Being this broke shouldn't be this hard. I'd complain to the man above, but I'm fresh out of faith and short on love. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. The dog went missing and the creek rose high. Found my reflection in a dead man's eye. Stove on light and the wood is wet. Life ain't finished with me just yet. Tax man's knocking on a cardboard door. I don't even know what I'm fighting for. Every time I think I've hit the floor, the devil comes by and digs a little more. One step up, two steps back, waiting for the spine of the world to crack. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. But the wind keeps howling, the roof stays thin, waiting for the next disaster to begin. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. Yeah, always something. Just my love. smoke of dust of 1,000,000,000 miles. Stack the bones in the silent piles, but the wind blew cold with a different sound, and you dropped that scythe on the frozen ground. He's looking up where the light is thin, wondering where his own ends begin. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. His hollow eyes find the silver moon, asking if the end is coming soon. He's the final breath and the closing lid, but he's seeking the secrets the ages hid. He stands in the rain with a tilted head, looking for the master of the dead. The lantern flickers, the iron gates moan. The king of the grave is feeling alone. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. He's the end of the road, he's the final debt, but he's looking for where he hasn't met yet. Well, silent plea in a world of gray, before it turns to sweep the light away. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. Master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. Reason why. The snow is thick in Illinois, a cold and hollow gray. I packed my ghost in a cardboard box and drove the other way, crossing lines and counting miles, trying to lose the scent of every bridge I ever built and every dime I spent. I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I've been burnt down in my mind. West Tennessee is calling me with a heavy, humid hum, but a change of dirt don't change a man. No matter where you're from, I see the smoke in every town. I see the embers glow of the lives I lived and the fires I lit 1,000 miles ago. The map is just a list of scars underneath these lonesome stars. I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Can't outrun the fire when you're the one who held the match. You can't outrun the shadows when the door is on the latch. I'm standing in the wreckage, watching it all turn to black. I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Yeah, I burned it down, every street, every town. Dust and shadows, that's all I left behind. A string of broken mirrors for the future to define. Every highway mile, a prayer I never prayed. Every whisper in the wind, a promise I betrayed. I thought I outran judgment in a cloud of diesel smoke, but the highway lines are changed, and every mile's a choke. The city lights ahead, they flicker like a light, and the engine's burning oil beneath the blood-red sky. Oh, the ashes of the drifter set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back his toll. An ultimatum screaming through burn in your despair. He pointed at the skyline through the windshield, cracked and grim. Every soul you touched, boy, now belongs to him. The debts you thought forgotten are screaming from the ground. And the fire in this city is your final bitter sound. My hands are shaking on the wheel, my vision's blurred and stained. The phantom screams of victims, their last moments unchained. Then a laugh from the backseat, cold as a tomb's embrace. You can outrun the lost son, but you can't outrun your face. And your soul's gone cold, son, just like your hollow chest. Your destiny's a fire, and you're already dead. Oh, the ashes of the drifter set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back his toll. An ultimatum screaming through the cracking, burning air. Give me what you owe me, boy, or burn in your despair. He leaned in close, his breath like smoke. The choice was always yours. Every turn, every escape just opened other doors to deeper pits, to darker roads where shadows feed on plight. Now this city is your monument, a beacon in the night. I'll give you one last mile, I'll give you one more day, but every mile you take is a soul you throw away. Oh, the ashes of the drifter set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back his toll. An ultimatum screaming through the cracking, burning air. Give me what you owe me, boy, or burn in your despair. Just keep driving into the fire. The porch is rotted, nails bent and torn, bottle caps scattered where the moonlight moans. My boots are heavy with the dust of wrongs, and every dog in this town just howls alone. Ashes on the porch, fire in my chest. The law don't bother, the sinners get blessed. Drink the night dry, let the devil confess. Nothing left here but this bitter unrest. Preacher's preaching fire, but he don't know my name. Cards on the table, and the stakes stay the same. My shadow's the longest, my scars have a claim. All this dust and whiskey don't care for your blame. I've been burning bridges, but they never burn for me. Ashes on the porch, fire in my chest. The Lord don't bother, the sinners get blessed. Drink the night dry, let the devil confess. Nothing left here but this bitter unrest. Laugh when I fall, echoes of nothing answering my call. Every scar is a story, but they're writing them all. Ashes on the porch, fire in my chest. I'm the lawless sinner, and I'll never rest. Drink the night dry, let the devil confess. Nothing left here but this bitter unrest. Another night, another ghost. Some folks find heaven, I found the dust. The tinsel's hanging like a silver shroud above the voices of the frantic crowd. But out beyond the glow of neon light, a different shadow walks a frozen night. He's stripped of velvet and he's stripped of red, a king of winter rising from the dead. He's coming from the white, he's coming from the cold, a story that the elders never told. No velvet sack, just a rattling cage, a skeletal hand on a frozen page. Behind the bones, the truth is thin. Winter's breath is underneath the skin. The sleigh is silent and the bells are hushed. To the valleys where the spirit's crushed. He doesn't care if you were bad or good, he's just the master of the ironwood. He brings the silence of the falling snow and all the secrets that the dead men know. Forget the lie, forget the cheer, the oldest god of all is here. The frost is blooming on the window pane to welcome back the Lord of winter's reign. He's coming from the white, he's coming from the cold, a story that the elders never told. No velvet sack, just a rattling cage, a skeletal hand on a frozen page. Behind the bones, the truth is thin. Winter's breath is underneath the skin. gift of gold or toys. It's not for little girls and boys. It's a gift of knowing we survive when only the bitterest winds are alive. He's coming from the white, he's coming from the cold. A story that the elders never told. No velvet sack, just a rattling cage. A skeletal hand on a frozen page. Behind the bones, the truth is thin. Winter's breath is underneath the skin. Behind the bone, winter's grip. Behind the bones, winter's grip.
The kerosene is flickering low on the wall. Shadows are dancing and waiting to fall. I open the book to the very last page. A lifetime of debt and a heart full of rage. The man in the suit says it's time that I pay, but I'm taking a different direction today. There's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I ain't gonna carry this weight anymore. Cross out my name with a cold piece of lead. The living don't owe nothing more to the dead. No, the living don't owe more to the dead. Pocket, I reached for my hip. The silence was broken by a metal on metal grip. The ink turned to crimson and soaked through the pine. I guess that his soul is no longer mine. The northern drifter don't look at the past. He knows that the first shot is always the last. The moon is a sliver of bone in the night. As I walk out the door and away from the light, there's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I ain't gonna carry this weight anymore. Cross out my name with a cold piece of lead. The living don't owe nothing more to the dead. No, the living don't owe more to the dead. The sun starts to rise, but they won't find the truth in a dead man's eyes. The books are all balanced, the accounts are all clear. There's nothing but ghosts and the wind left. Yeah. There's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I ain't gonna carry this weight anymore. Cross out my name with a cold piece of lead. The living don't owe nothing more to the dead. No, the living don't owe more to the dead.
Neon flickers on the edge of town. Whiskey stains and cigarette smoke all around. She's laughing at the night like it owes her a dime. I'm counting my losses one drink at a time. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. She whispers secrets that I can't repeat. Trading skin for silver, dancing to the beat. My shadow's long and my conscience thin. I keep raising glasses to forget where I've been. These streets don't forgive, and neither do I. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. Jukebox hums a song about regret. I'm lost in the haze, I ain't paid my debt. Every kiss is a lie, every laugh a scam. But the whiskey tastes like freedom in my hand. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. Another night, another drink, another lie. The sun don't care, and neither do we. Whiskey and hookers, my twisted symphony. The preacher's talking about a golden street while I'm picking glass out of my bleeding feet. He says the Lord provides for the humble man, but I seen a root in the hollow of his hand. The well ran dry back in '94, and mercy don't knock on a cardboard door. 'Cause the sun don't shine, it just burns the skin, and the water don't wash away a goddamn sin. We're all just ghosts in a colder grave, with hearts turning colder than a burying clay. Yeah, colder than a clay. I Saw a widow sell a wedding ring for a bottle of rye and a piece it brings. The lawman's pocket is a bottomless pit, and the truth is a lie if you dress it up a bit. There ain't no justice in a hungry gut, just a shallow grave and a mouth sewn shut. Don't pray for me, don't waste a breath. I've been trading whispers with the shadow of death, and he's the only one who keeps his word. 'Cause the sun don't shine, it just burns the skin, and the water don't wash away a goddamn sin. We're all just ghosts in a coat of gray, with hearts turning colder than a burying clay. Yeah, colder than a clay. Hope is a fever that kills you slow, a flickering light where the weeds all grow. So keep your heaven and your pearly gates. I'll take my chances with the worms and the fades. 'Cause the sun don't shine, it just burns the skin, and the water don't wash away a goddamn sin. We're all just ghosts in a coat of gray, with hearts turning colder than a burying clay. I've been dragged through the muck and spat out by the tide, while those holy rolling bastards keep the skeletons inside. They talk a lot of shit for men who've never felt the lash, building up their kingdoms on a pile of rotten ash. The dust on my coat is a history they can't erase. I see the fear behind the mask on every righteous face. The measure in my shadow while I'm standing in the sun, counting up my failures, but for goddamn races run. I don't give a damn what they think, I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck, but I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their boots. You can kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. So keep your hollow pity and your sermons on the mount. I've got scars upon my knuckles that are all I care to count. I've tasted every bitter drop this world has had to pour, and I'm still standing steady, knocking on the devil's door. The vultures are circling high, watching a man who refuses to die. I don't give a damn what they think, I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck, but I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their boots. You can't kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. Spitting mine, I'll smile through the blood.
I was born in the gutter and raised in the mud. Your opinions are worth less than the dirt on my heel. I'm the only thing in this hollow town that's fucking real. I don't give a damn what they think. I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck. But I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their boots. You can't kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. Yeah, I'm still here. Go to hell.
Woke up gasping in the gray of the dawn, with a taste in my mouth like the life was gone. Tried to call for my lady, tried to say a prayer, but the words got choked on the sulfur air. I felt the cold iron, felt the heavy round, a midnight currency that make no sound. There's a black horn sitting underneath my tongue, a heavy toll for the songs I've sung. I sold my soul for a winning hand, now the master's shadow is across the land. Don't bother running, don't bother to plead. The black horn's planted like a bitter seed. I remember the night on the edge of town when I knelt in the dirt and I laid it down. I wanted the power, I wanted the flame. Now the devil is calling me by name. The spurs in the hallway are ringing out slow, and there's nowhere left for a sinner to go. The iron is biting, the copper is dead, the price of the living is the soul of the lead. My throat is dry and my heart is thin, opening the door to let the darkness in. There's a black horn sitting underneath my tongue, a heavy toll for the songs I've sung. I sold my soul for a winning hand, now the master's shadow is across the land. Don't bother running, don't bother to plead. The black horn's planted like a bitter seed.
Doesn't need a key, doesn't need a light. He's been watching me through the dead of night. He reaches out his hand to take his pay, and the sun goes dark on my final day. There's a black horn sitting underneath my tongue, a heavy toll for the songs I've sung. I sold my soul for a winning hand, now the master's shadow is across the land. Don't bother running, don't bother to plead. The black horn's planted like a bitter seed.
polka dust of 1,000,000,000 miles. Stack the bones in the silent piles. But the wind blew cold with a different sound, and he dropped that scythe on the frozen ground. He's looking up where the light is thin, wondering where his own ends begin. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. His hollow eyes find the silver moon, asking if the end is coming soon. He's the final breath and the closing lid, but he's seeking the secrets the ages hid. He stands in the rain with a tilted head, looking for the master of the dead. The lantern flickers, the iron gates moan. The king of the grave is feeling alone. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. He's the end of the road, he's the final debt, but he's looking for where he hasn't met yet. Well, silent plea in a world of gray, before it turns to sweep the light away. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. Master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. Reason why.
Digging through the dirt with a rusted spade, tossing all the debts that I never paid. The ground is frozen and the sky is gray. There's no such thing as a judgment day. Feed the shadows till the light goes black. A knife in the ribs and a ghost on your back. There's no salvation, just a rot in the bile, tearing out the tongue for a cynical smile. Nothing in the pockets, not a lick of sense. Mud in the lungs and the salt in the wound. Dancing in the dark while the world is doomed. The hammer's coming down, feel the cold steel bite. There's no mercy left in the dead of night. No judge, no jury, just the rope and the rack. Once you cross that line, you ain't coming back. Feed the shadows till the light goes black. A knife in the ribs and a ghost on your back. There's no salvation, just the rot in the bow, tearing out the tongue for a cynical smile. Sound when the chest goes cold, just another body for the black earth mold. No light, no tunnel, just a bitter end with a broken blade for your only friend. Feed the shadows till the light goes black. A knife in the ribs and a ghost on your back. There's no salvation, just a rot in the bile, tearing out the tongue for a cynical smile. The air in here is stagnant, smells like piss and cheap perfume. Just a collection of the failure in a windowless room. The law's got a warrant and a cage with my name, but I'm too damn tired to play their sorry game. I'm staring at a woman with a face like a wreck, and a guy in the corner with a rope round his neck. There's a long way to glory and a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of whiskey between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for light. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. She's got track marks like a map to a place I don't go, and eyes like a television with nothing to show. I told her my trouble, she just asked for a 20. In this part of the world we got misery plenty, so pour me the rot good, the kind that burns out the brain. I'd rather be numb than have to deal with the rain. The neon is flickering, the floorboards are slick. This whole damn world makes me feel goddamn sick. It's a long way to glory and a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of whiskey between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for life. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. They'll find me tomorrow with my face in the dirt, just another dead drifter who forgot how to hurt. But until the sun rises and the cuffs hit my wrist, I'm staying right here in the smoke and the mist. It's a long way to glory and a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for light. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. Hey, that I am. Don't look at me like that, dog. The sun don't set, it just dies in the dirt. Left me with the hunger and the ghost of the herd. Found a shallow grave by the old county line, measured out my penance in a bottle of wine. My shadow's getting longer than the sins I've sown, just a pile of secrets and a bag of bones. Yeah, the hammer's coming down and the engine's on fire. I'm running on the rim of a rusted out wire. Outpace the devil while the sky turns black. Ain't no mercy on the gravel, ain't no looking back. I'm a storm in the valley, I'm the rattle in the cage, writing out my ending on a blood-stained page. The lawman's got a badge, but he ain't got a soul. The preacher's selling heaven while he digs us a hole. I keep my lead heavy and my whiskey cold, trading in my spirit for a silver piece of gold. The wind starts a-howling like a hound on the scent, wondering where the hell all my good years went. The thunder's rolling in, the sky's turning thin. I can feel it in my skin. Let the reckoning begin. Yeah, the hammer's coming down and the engine's on fire. I'm running on the rim of a rusted out wire. Outpace the devil while the sky turns black. Ain't no mercy on the gravel, ain't no looking back. I'm a storm in the valley, I'm the rattle in the cage, writing out my ending on a blood-stained page. If you're looking for me, friend, I'll see you in hell. Yeah, the hammer's coming down and the engine's on fire. I'm running on the rim of a rusted out wire. Outpace the devil while the sky turns black. Ain't no mercy on the gravel, ain't no looking back. I'm a storm in the valley, I'm the rattle in the cage, writing out my ending on a bloodstained page. The sun don't shine on the valley floor, and the law don't knock on a dead man's door. I traded my soul for a rusted blade in a shallow spot in the cooling shade. The preacher talked of a golden street, but all I feel is the blistering heat of a conscience burned to a blackened crisp, chasing a life that's a dying wish. So pour the dirt and let it rain. There ain't no medicine for this kind of pain. The crows are circling, know the score. I'm just a shadow on a killing floor, with a cynical smile and a heart of lead. I'm better off living among the dead. I saw mother weep by a marble stone and realized I'm better off dying alone. No tears to water the weeds on my mound, no heavy secrets to keep underground. The bottle is empty, the cylinder's full. I'm feeling the weight of the devil's pull. Justice is a lie that the lucky believe, while the rest of us sew up a shroud on our sleeve. The clock is ticking a rhythmic beat of boots on the gravel of a dead-end street. So pour the dirt and let it rain. There ain't no medicine for this kind of pain. The crows are circling, know the score. I'm just a shadow on a killing floor, with a cynical smile and a heart of lead. I'm better off living among the They'll find my bones in the winter thaw, a broken victim of the natural law. No name on the marker, no prayer on the tongue, just another anthem that shouldn't be sung. So pour the dirt and let it rain. There ain't no medicine for this kind of pain. The crows are circling, know the score. I'm just a shadow on a killing floor, with a cynical smile and a heart of lead. I'm better to red. I'm living among the dead.
anniversary wasn't silk and lace, just a cold hard floor and a soot-stained face. While others cried for a mother's hand, I was learning the weight of a broken land. They say life's a gift, a gentle breath, but I was traded to the dealer. Death held in the tongs, dipped in the brine, looking for a spark I could call mine. Some of us were forged, not born, stitched together where the soul was torn, beaten by the hammer, tempered in the flame, given a scar instead of a name. That's why we glow when the world goes cold. That's why we're silver when the rest is gold. We're made of the heat that the weak ones fear, forged in the fire, and we're still here. You can see the marks where the iron met the skin, the external proof of the war within. The soft-hearted men, they wilt and they fade like a summer flower or a dull-edged blade. But you can't break what's already been smashed. You can't burn out what's already been ash. The deeper the furnace, the harder the bone. I'm a monument carved out of blood and stone. The bellows breathe and the embers rise. I see the reckoning in your eyes. Some of us were forged, not born, stitched together where the soul was torn, beaten by the hammer, tempered in the flame, given a scar instead of a name. That's why we glow when the world goes cold. That's why we're silver when the rest is gold. We're made of the heat that the weak ones fear, forged in the fire. We're still here. They wonder why I burn so long, why the wick is thick and the oil is strong. It's 'cause the fire is where I started my life. I'm the child of the cold and the edge of the night. Some of us were forged, not born, stitched together where the soul was torn, beaten by the hammer, tempered in the flame, given a scar instead of a name. That's why we glow when the world goes cold. That's why we're silver when the rest is gold. We're made of the heat that the weak ones fear, forged in the fire, and we're still here. Yeah, we burn longer. The sky turned black in the middle of the day, while the silver tongues had their hollow say. They sold the sun for a pot of fool's gold, leaving us out here in the bitter cold. But I don't need a stage and I don't need a star, just a long dusty road and a jagged scar. In a world of need, we're the chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need.
quiet, and they fear the truth. The way the winter wind bites into you. They build their towers on a foundation of shame, but they forgot the ones who don't have a name. We're the drifters in the north, the ghosts in the pines. The fear's straightening up, it's getting late. The hand is moving on the clock of fate. In a world of need, we're the chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need. We come from afar, not for the glory, just to write the end of a crooked story. A brotherhood of shadows, a circle of grit. If the world is a fuse, then we're the ones who lit it. In a world of need, we're the chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need. In a world of need, yeah, we make it run, my dear, holding the line in a world of need. Away on gravel. The bottle's got a neck like a hangman's rope, drowning out the shadows and the ghost of hope. I'm leaning on the bar of a dead-end dive, wondering how the hell I'm still halfway alive. The bar keeps a statue with a rag in his hand, wiping away the dust of a broken man. It's 90 proof penance in a cracked rim glass, watching all the better years of my life pass. I got a throat full of fire and a mind full of rain, trying to numb the pulse of a low country pain. Every swallow is a shovel, every drop is a debt, the kind of jagged memory you never quite forget. Oh, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold hearted stain, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison, just to kill the sting of truth. Trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. I see her in the amber, I see her in the rye. The way she looked the morning that I said my last goodbye. One hand on the trigger, the other on the cork, standing at the center of a jagged metal fork. The blues are in the bottom where the ice starts to melt. The loneliest feeling that a man has ever felt. The neon sign is humming like a choir of the damned, and I'm just a drifter with a glass in my hand. Oh, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold-hearted sting, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison just to kill the sting of truth. Trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. Till the room starts to spin, till I can't tell the difference between the wine and the sin. I'm a hollowed out vessel, I'm a rust covered gear, just a man made of copper and bitter cold tears. Yeah, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold-hearted sting, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison just to kill the sting of truth. Trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. One more for the road I'll never take. One more for the heart I couldn't help but break.
You fit in the bend of my elbow just right. Soft pink cotton in the kitchen light. Bluebirds inked on a sinner's skin. But you never saw the fights I've been in. You tugged at the anchors on my arms like they were toys and not alarms. Your laugh rang out clean and clear, cut through the smoke I carried in here. I smile wide for that photograph, like a man who'd outrun his path. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like my hands weren't rough from the truth, like the devil wasn't waiting out there with a bottle and a match to a fuse. You were safe in these tattooed arms, at least that's what I swore I'd do. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. The nation blinds made a jailhouse wall, lines of light on the hallway hall. I told myself I'd learn to stay, be the kind of man who don't drift away. But the road hums low like a steel guitar, calls a fool from wherever you are. And there's a thirst that don't quit dry, leaves a bad man praying to try. So I laugh loud, teeth flashing bright, hiding every crack from sight. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like the past couldn't trace my name, like the midnight wind in my uncut hair wouldn't set my good plans aflame. You were safe in these tattooed arms before the dark came crashing through. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. If you stare at that picture one day and wonder why I couldn't stay, know I loved you bigger than my fear, bigger than the ghosts that linger here. Some in our house is built on sand, trying to hold heaven in their hands. Screen door slam and a truck ignites, dashboard glow in the swallow of night. I kissed your cheek, you grabbed my sleeve, didn't know what it meant to leave. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like forever fit in that room, like the shadows didn't follow me there with their long black boots of doom. You were safe in these tattooed arms for a moment, clean and true. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. That grin was real, don't doubt that part. You were the light in a busted heart. And if I failed what I swore I'd be, just know you were the best of me.
The law don't follow where the shadows grow deep. I've got promises to break and secrets to keep. Left a trail of dust from the border to the pine, trying to outrun a ghost that's a friend of mine. The spurs on my heels are the only kin I know in a land made of rock where the bitter winds blow. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name, but the law and the outlaw are playing the same game. I'm a long way from mercy, I'm a short way from hell, with a story that the desert is too thirsty to tell. Met a deputy in Lincoln with a star made of tin. He had eyes like a wolf and a soul stained with sin. He said, "Drifter, your shadow is longer than your days." As I felt the cold steel through the gunpowder haze, I didn't come for the money, I didn't come for the fire, but I'm leaving a trail of blood in the moonlight. The ropes are all braided, the gallows are high, the crows are all waiting for a man who won't die. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name, but the law and the outlaw are playing the same game.
ring that led. I've already buried every word they've said. The law is just a border that a brave man crosses, counting up the wins while I'm paying for the losses. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name, but the law and the outlaw are playing the same game. Yeah, the law is coming, but the drifter's gone.
The swinging doors opened on a hinge made of screams, and there she was sitting, the ghost of my dreams, in a dress the color of a bruise in the sky, while I'm just a drifter with a dust-covered eye. I've got 1,000 miles of gravel in my stride and a lifetime of secrets I'm trying to hide. She looked in my hand, saw the scars on the knuckles, the weight of the belt and the tarnished brass buckles. She didn't ask where I'd been or the sins I had done. She just poured me a double and called me the one who went missing, the one who went cold, the one with a story that'll never be told. It's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I'd trade every bullet and the horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in the light. I reached for her hand, felt the warmth of the skin, knowing damn well that the devil's walked in. She's whispered, stay, with a catch in her breath, while I smelled the rain and the coming of death. I've got enough sense to salt the earth, it's true, but the worst one of all is what I'm doing to you. The clock on the wall is a hammer and nail, and the wind's picking up on the outbound trail. Yeah, it's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I trade every bullet and a horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in a lie. I'm a storm cell breaking over Kansas wheat. I'm the bitter taste of a forced retreat. I love you like a funeral, I love you like a cage. I'm just a torn out chapter on a blood-stained page. Yeah, it's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I trade every bullet and a horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in the light. Whiskey and weathered bones, leaving you here all alone. came with the paper, slick back and smiling wide. Says sorry about the trouble, son, but you got nothing left to ride. Watch that old blue Ford get chained up in the pale daylight. Heard the diesel moan goodbye, man, that was a hell of a night. But the sun went down and the devil woke up in my soul. Found my way to the impound lot just to take back the toll. A little wire twister hot switch ain't exactly how the goober goes. Now the 302 V8 is breathing smoke out the pipe. Smells like kerosene and freedom on a cold Alabama night. They sang about leaving, they sang about gone. They sang about how you move on. But I'm walking through the fire and I'm taking back the toll. Got my truck, got my dog, got my house, got my soul. You can try and bury me down 6 feet in the dirt, but I climb out with everything, even the damn hurt. I ain't lost a thing tonight, I just got back what was mine. That truck was just steel and chrome, the house is just lumber and glass. But they took the only thing that saw me when I hit the lower class. Yeah, she said he's better off without you. Broke down on the town, and she pawned my blue heelers hard for a cheap dress and a silver crown. Traced that woman's new address out past the county line. Saw him in the window fenced in, looking small, not feeling fine. I walked right past the keep out sign, didn't even have to call his name. He saw my shadow, felt my soul, and that dog remembered the game. He ran a fence line hard, leaped that 5 foot wide like he was shot. Now his tail's beating time on my stolen truck's floorboard. 2 things in the truck seat now, my dog and my pride restored. But a man ain't a man till his name's back up on his own front door. They painted the walls white, put a gate where the fence had fell. But they couldn't scrub the blood out of the old dry water well. Remembered that old deed was hidden, folded up beneath a stone. A legal loophole, a paper trip that said the place was still my own. Knocked on the door, truck idling loud, dog at my side. Looking mean, said got the papers right here, son. Turns out this ain't your scene. Now the porch light's burning for me on a long and final night. You take a man's future, you take his pride. You leave him in the gutter, nowhere left to hide. But you forgot the rules of the dirt and the dark. What I built with my hand.
The sun dipped down on the last stretch of fence. We watched the dust settle on a hard-earned expense. You packed your bag, you cinched your saddle tight. Just another silhouette riding out into the night. Now any other man, he'd stammer and he'd stall.
But that word goodbye just don't fit us at all. 'Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. We shared the water, we ate the trail dust too, stared down the darkness till the morning broke through. Out here in the badlands, the promise ain't a night. It's the silent understanding of the trouble you ain't forgot. You know the wind can scatter all the words that are weak, so we keep the faith we made when we promised not to speak. 'Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. They say the devil collects on every soul that strays, but a man on a mission, he can't stop for the delays. You got your own empty miles, I got mine yet to roam. The world's just a desert and we're never truly home. So I'll just tip my hat and I'll see you on the flip. Yeah, I'll see you on the flip. The last ride's just so long.
The dust on your old guitar case is thick as December snow. It's leaned against the wall where you left it 8 long months ago. I move around this house like a ghost, a silhouette of your man. And I keep the blinds pulled tight so the sun don't touch the wedding band.
But you know I ain't gone, I ain't left. I'm the baseline in your chest. You can sweep the floor, but you can't dust me out. You can't tune out the sound, no doubt. They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to be told.
No casket and dirt,
No stone and inscription,
the only place I'm buried
is in your
of
transcription.
the same damn argument.
Under the same tin roof, you can't outrun a ghost when she's standing in your truth.
I was staring at the screen that night, throwing words like knives. Said if you walk out that door, you're walking out of both our lives. I poured myself a glass of cheap bourbon and sat back in that chair. Never thought you'd threat to leave, but just hang suspended in the air.
See, I never needed a ride or a ticket to leave. You built this empty house, where do you think I breathe? You were ready for the silence, but the silence got loud. You wanted me gone, now I'm the permanent cloud.
I just need to know, was it real or just a fever dream I had? Was there a future we lost? Was the good worth all the bad? I trade this quiet hell for one last word.
touch.
Don't you dare look back at the past like it's a window pane. It's an unbroken mirror reflecting all your pain.
I'm the echo of the shotgun blast you fired at your own door. You're asking for a memory, but you're only gonna need more. They say time heals everything. The truth is a lie that's traced out everything that tears.
They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to be told.
No casket and dirt,
No stone and inscription.
the only place I'm buried
Is in your transcripts.
of the same damn argument.
Under the same tin roof, you cannot run a ghost when she's standing in your truth. Walk out,
Walk out.
let you go.
But I didn't.
And you won't.
Copper pot sweating in a pine wood shack, firelight dancing off a gunny sack, sugar cone and a sinner's grin. That's how the trouble always begins. River far crawling through the trees, smells like smoke and kerosene. Old man caught a swollen batch, was cursed. Said the first man drank it never quenched his thirst. Said he saw red eyes in the boiling steam, heard low laughter in the hissing scene. We just laughed and poured it clear. The devil don't live around here. There's something in the copper tonight. Ain't just fire and rye. Tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that steel with blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. It don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. Tom took a swig and he hit the floor. Eyes rolled back like a slam screen door. Said he saw flames in the river bend. Said he's collecting what you owe, my friend. Mine kicked up, lantern swung. That's when the chanting started humming low. There's something in the copper tonight. It ain't just fire and wrath. Tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that steel with blood and will. We thought we owned that hill. Don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. We signed no paper, spoke no prayer, but every man that drinks that shine feels somebody standing there. There's something in the copper tonight. Hear it hiss and cry. We fed that flame with pride and spite. Now it won't let us die. We built that steel with blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. You don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. left a trail of wreckage across this hollow lane. He told me, son, the devil doesn't need to invite you in when you're born with a fever and a suitcase full of sin. I tried to walk the narrow, I tried to keep it straight, but there's a heavy iron rattle at the garden gate. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. I traded in the Bible for a box of rusted shells. I'm digging out of heaven in a dozen different hells. They say the apple doesn't fall too far from the root, but this one's black and bitter, covered up in soot. I look in the mirror, I see his hollow eyes, feeding on the truth and breathing out the lies. The moon is a cold, blind eye in the sky tonight, watching as I step out from the fading light. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. My soul is a blister that'll never quite heal. I've got enough sins to salt the earth, Lord, and I'm spinning my tires on a broken wheel. Yeah, it's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. A silver spoon with a bitter taste, just another ghost in a barren waste. He had whiskey on his breath and her tears on his hands. Said a man's own house is his kingdom and land. I watched her in the doorway, shaking in a light. Something in me snapped that night. Boots on gravel, screen door slam. He didn't see the iron in my hand. The river runs black past the cottonwood trees. Moon cut sharp through the leaves. He talked real big till the barrel spoke. Now the night's so still it nearly chokes. Ain't no jury in the wild, just dirt and God and a broken child. I dug 2 graves tonight, one for him and one for who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. Would I do it again if it came to that line, when a wolf steps in where he shouldn't be? Yeah, I dug 2 graves tonight, and one of them was me. Shovel hit stone about 3:30. Sweat ran cold down the back of me. I ain't proud, but I ain't ashamed. Some fires only die in flame. Cross with no name by the riverside. Some sins you bury, some you write. I dug 2 graves tonight, one for him and one for who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. If he's waiting at the gate someday, I'll stand my ground and speak my plea. Yeah, I dug 2 graves tonight, and I dig 'em again for her and me. There's a fence post leaning where the black crows sit. Moon split open like a bleeding lip. Gravel road hums with a ghostly tone, like it's chewing on the marrow of a broken bone. I got dirt in my teeth and rust on my name, and been baptized in smoke in a house fire flame. Wind's got a whisper like a hangman's rope, says, boy, you were born without a speck of hope. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devils in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile markers carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. Dad
Daddy left a Bible with a pistol inside. Said, son, choose your weapon when the truth collides. Mama's last words were a shotgun hymn, sang forgiveness through a mouth gone dim. I tried to outrun what the bloodline wrote, but faith's got spurs and a heavy coat. There's a lantern swinging at the gate of sin, and it burns like it knows where I've been. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devil's in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile marker's carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. I buried 3 men where the creek runs dry. Heard the soil breathe when I said goodbye. There's something breathing under that land. It remembers the weight of my shaking hands. You can wash in the river, you can kneel in the dust, but the grave don't care who you used to trust. There's iron at the crossroads, fire in the sky. Devil's got a ledger with my last goodbye. I sold my soul for a second chance. Now I'm slow dancing with a graveyard dance. Every mile marker's carved with bone, and the dark keeps calling me home.
Lightning splits a rotten sky, steel tracks scream and sparks fly high. Engine coughing like a dying lung, dragging chains where the dead men hung. Town burned down to brick and bone, every soul here overthrown. Telegraph wires hum my name, every spark just feeds the flame. Lantern swinging in my grip, ash and cinder on my lip. I walk slow where the rails divide, 1,000 bodies by my side. Hear that whistle cry my sin. Ain't no ticket back again. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No preacher left and no bell to toll, just lightning carving through my soul. Yeah, the engine's hot and the sky's blood red. I'm counting down the living and the dead. Cold black rain on a shattered street, boot heels crunch on rotten meat. Windows busted, doors torn wide, every promise here already died. That train don't carry freight no more, it hauls regret from shore to shore. Every boxcar packed with screams, every whistle splits my dreams. Scythe blade catching firelight, cutting clean through wrong. ain't right. You can run, but you won't outride the devil pacing at my side. Hear that whistle bend and cry. Even hell's afraid to die. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No mercy left, no hands to hold, just rusted steel and a heart gone cold. Yeah, the engine's hot and the sky's blood red. I'm counting down the living and the dead. Save no one, I ain't here to spare no son. Storm rolled in and took his pig, now I'm just finishing it. Tracks run straight through broken bone. Every soul gets carried home, but home ain't warm and home ain't kind. It's just a graveyard on the line. Smoke on the rail line, flame in the sky. Every sinner's got to die. Shrieks and the lantern sways. I've been walking these cursed highways. No church left and no hymn to sing, just thunder crowned on a burning king. Yeah, the engine screaming what I already said. I don't count the living, I count the dead. I count the dead.
Silence.
He's walked the dust of 1,000,000,000 miles, stacked the bones in the silent piles. But the wind blew cold with a different sound, and he dropped that scythe on the frozen ground. He's looking up where the light is thin, wondering where his own ends begin. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temporal floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. His hollow eyes find the silver moon, asking if the end is coming soon. He's the final breath and the closing lid, but he's seeking the secrets the ages hid. He stands in the rain with a tilted head, looking for the master of the dead. The land
flickers, the iron gates moan. The king of the grave is feeling alone. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. He's the end of the road, he's the final debt, but he's looking for where he hasn't met yet. Well, silent plea in a world of gray, before it turns to sweep the light away. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. Master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the